Hey, good morning, everybody. How you doing? Today is what is today? I'm losing track of time. I'm unemployed right now. That's why. Yes, by choice. I just needed some time to do me. But you know what? I'm glad I'm alive. That's all. I'm a very simple man. I don't ask for too much. I know I was going off the rails the other day, yelling about the cars in the road. I'm a little calmer now because I don't go anywhere now. I only go out when I need to. I don't have a job, so I don't got to drive to a job. I just go out if I need to help a family member, if I need to do food shopping, or to come to this parking lot to talk to you guys. And I've even come to a compromise with the terrorists on the road. I don't want to be mad at them. I don't want to yell at them. I don't want to fight anymore. I accept the fact that I could get rear-ended and I could get T-boned, and I just ask for one thing, that I not be physically injured. I could always get another car. I just don't want to be in pain for the rest of my life. I have a beat-up old almost 20-year-old car. I love this car. I like to keep it. I take pretty good care of it. It runs pretty solid at 216,000 miles, but I also realize that the people of the earth don't care. They're all in the matrix, and more on the road, the more chance of getting into another car accident. So also, you know what? It will be ideal that if I did get in a car accident, that if the interior still stays intact, and if I can just kind of find a place to park the car so I can continue to make videos for you guys, because this is my office and I can't play my trumpet in my apartment without a mute. Well, I actually probably could during the day, then people would hear me, and I don't want people to hear me. Sorry, I just don't feel they want to hear it. They have nothing to say, or they go like this. Anyway, folks, this song is from the TV show Cheers. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the show. It was a great show. If you haven't watched all the episodes, they're on YouTube. I once had a Cheers marathon. I sat there, I think, all week. I was going through kind of a depressive time in my life, but I was able to function of watching Cheers. And so I sat there, man. Cheers is a great show. And basically, if you know the words to the song, where everybody knows your way, and your husband wants to be a girl, and your shrink ran off to Europe. I kind of mix it up, but I guess the point about Cheers is it's not really realistic in real life. There is no Cheers out there. There are Cheers, but you got to put your time in for everybody to know your name. And actually, you got to put your time in before one person. So I'm just being realistic. It's like anything else. It's like a job. It's like YouTube. It's like stand-up comedy. It's like politics. You're not just going to show up at Cheers for the first time and everybody's going to know your name. You'll be lucky if you get the bartender to ask you what kind of drink you want. You try to sit that, especially if you're a guy, if you're one guy going into a bar by himself, and maybe you don't even want to get laid. Maybe you just want conversation. Maybe you're lonely and you want someone. Forget about it. You go there alone and nobody knows you unless you're a real sports head and you know exactly what's going on in the game. Trying to get someone to talk to you is like pulling teeth, whether it's sober or drunk. And and in the movies, the glamorous hot chicks, and the guy picks up the girl in the bar. If you're lucky, the only kind of woman you're going to see in a bar is women with yellow teeth in the 60s who are drunk and loud and their voice is shut, And if there's an attractive woman, she's going to be surrounded by 10 guys trying to hit on her, or she's going to be with her boyfriend or her husband. It's just the way it is, folks. But, this is trumpet and talk, so we're going to try to play Cheers onto a more positive note. How do you if you're still with me at this point, how do you like them apples? Let's give it let's go give it the white collar try. folks, thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow. Today is Tuesday. See you Wednesday.